When I go out of town for work and for some reason my family doesn't come, it ends up being more like a vacation than it is work. Usually on the first night, I wake up a little bit confused that I slept 9 hours without being woken up or disturbed a single time. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, working out however long I want, and eating whenever and whatever I would like to, which means I really get to focus on dialing in my health and nutrition and fitness when I'm away, as long as I have access to all the right materials. Now, the biggest wild card at hotels is the gym, but thankfully, where I'm staying now, I have a couple backup options. Let's go check out that hotel breakfast. Now, as far as a hotel breakfast goes, this one is really pretty good. It's just lots of carbs and not really a great way to find protein, and I had a hard time choking down 4 of those boiled eggs on the first day. Now, they do have some cooked eggs with cheese in the middle, hash browns, and sausages. I'm not a fan of breakfast sausages, so I didn't want to eat too many, but I had a couple with a little one of those cheese egg omelets, 4 eggs, some hash browns, which were pretty dry, 2 little yogurts, and a banana with my coffee. And that's how I started off my morning. And that's really more than I want before 9 o'clock, anyways. So after that, I decided to go check out the fitness room to see what we're working with for this week. So I'm really looking forward to being able to work out anytime I want. What? I guess you really can't have it all. The gym, all they had was 3 different cardio equipments with the elliptical, treadmill, and a seated reclining bike, and then dumbbells from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 pounds as the max dumbbells. So I wasn't going to be getting much of a workout in here, so I had to figure out another option. Thankfully, there is a nice local gym that I can drop in for $12, but also my wife's uncle lives in town, and so when he's available, I can use his home gym, which worked out quite nicely. So on the first day, I did as much chest as I could handle, and I pushed my 1 rep max, which I've never tested before, and honestly, I can count on one hand how many times I've bench pressed in the last 10 years, but I was able to get 205 for 1 rep, which was more than I thought I would. In addition to chest, I also did a pretty solid bicep workout and shoulders, as well as a little bit of legs. I spent about 2 hours there, and it was really nice to be able to spend time in the gym, not rushed, and just being able to enjoy working out with somebody rather than alone like I normally do. After the workout, I had to get some groceries so I could feed myself throughout the week in the hotel kitchen. All right, I'm back from the gym with my grocery haul. Now we got breakfast downstairs. Not the greatest, but it'll do. And I might have to start adding some of that oatmeal packets to it so I can get some carbs in the morning. But this is what we got for the rest of the day. Lunch is going to be sandwiches with salmon, 1 can of salmon mixed with some cottage cheese, and then on slices of bread. And usually I do open face, so 2 slices of bread. But I might, again, because I'm struggling with the carbs, especially on this trip, it seems, I'll probably do closed sandwiches or 4 open face sandwiches. And that's per 2 slices, it's 170 calories and 30 almost grams of carbs and 11 grams of protein. You see that from 2 slices of bread. So that's not bad. And then each can is probably gonna be 50 plus grams of protein of the salmon when you mix it with the cottage cheese. Then as a snack, I'm going to be having Greek yogurt with berries. Probably going to be, wow, yeah, that's a lot of berries. 1 of each per day. So there's some good carbs there. I went with the flavored ones, so I got some carbs from the yogurt as well. And then for dinner, skip past that stuff now. For dinner, we're going to be doing steak, and I didn't know what to do with the steak, so I ended up buying some pre-made little salads. So the bean salad and then a pasta salad, and that will allow me to get some carbs in that way with more convenience. I don't have to do as much cooking. Bought some steak spice to go with the steaks, and then I bought this little tuna, ahi tuna slice or steak or whatever you want to call it, to give that a try. I've never actually cooked tuna like that before, so I figure I'd give that a try for one of my meals. I'm here for 5 nights, and then I just bought some snacks for the end of the day. I've got my protein and creatine for the end of the day, but I wanted to have just some snacks that were on stale, so I just bought some of those, and then some popcorn, some extra carbs with convenience. And again, I don't usually drink these. I actually got a package of AHA, 0 calorie, but because I'm struggling with the carbs, I decided to grab these drinks to see how I like those, and just have those, especially when I'm working out on a day that I'm working out, make it easier to get some carbs in. But that's it for the food. So hopefully it goes well, and maybe I'll show you what the end product looks like. All right, there it is, nice and simple. I did put a little bit of Montreal steak spice on there just to give it a little more flavor, but I'm gonna get into this and probably watch a show while I'm doing that. And I guess we'll see you for the next one. So I decided I might as well put this to use and do some incline treadmill walking while I do some edits on a video before I go use the hot tub over there. So it's not my typical, but why not get some extra steps in and do it on an incline, burn some extra calories for the time I'm doing it, and hopefully I'll be able to do some edits while I'm doing this and get a few things done at the same time. All right, and after that, we're gonna take a dip in the hot tub, relax a little bit. Nice thing that they have here. So I'll check in with you later. On the second day, I did a back and tricep workout, and I decided to try my hand at deadlifts, which I hadn't done in over 10 years. And even then, I wasn't that experienced with it. I think it went pretty well, but when I added more weight to try to push myself, I had my little back issue. My lower right back tends to spasm on me, and unfortunately this triggered it. But thankfully, with some stretching, the use of the hot tub, and a good night's rest, I was able to get rid of it, and I felt a lot better the next day, except for the soreness that I had throughout my entire body from 2 days of brutal workouts. Because I was sore and systemically fatigued, I didn't work out on the third day, but on the fourth day, I did more chest, not pushing quite as hard, as long as triceps, biceps, and shoulders. And following that, I decided to try a little bit of posing, which I don't normally do, but I felt like I had a really good pump after the workout today, so I figured why not get some clips and see how it goes. I don't know my current weight because I'm out of town and don't have my scale, but before I left, I was about 162 pounds, and I've been in the process of slowly bulking for the past couple months now. So I was just about to start my dinner and then go for a nice hot tub like I normally do in the evenings here. And then I got a call to go into the hospital, and I had to be there for a few hours. So it's, what is it, 11 o'clock now? I'm just about to start my steak. And then if I can do this with one hand, we'll start the steak. And then while we're waiting for that to cook, we're gonna eat these little salads here. Sorry for the mess here, guys. Just putting a little bit of this Montreal steak spice on. I accidentally got the spicy version. That's all they had. And it's a little spicy. So not doing too much of that. And then while I'm eating, I'm gonna probably watch a show, then take a shower, go to bed, getting up in the morning to head back home. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit more of a look into my life, and it was fun kind of putting together. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if it's something you'd like to see more of or not, and I'll keep that in mind moving forward. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.